Hi there, so it's Sunday, the 26th of February. We're nearly done with February because obviously it's a short month, it's only 28 days. So it'll be March on Thursday. Goodness me, is the year drawing on. And it's starting to get visibly a lot lighter on the nights. It's sundown about 20 past 5, getting on to 5:30 now. Once you turn the shortest day, which is either the 21st or 22nd, I can never remember when winter solstice is. You have a slight sort of hiatus of the time. A couple of weeks, the days stay the same length, and then the sunset keeps getting longer. The days keep getting longer, about 7 minutes a week. And you really seem to notice it, once you get sort of past, January, and you think, God, great, it's only about a week or so ago that it was still dark at 4 o'clock, and now it's light at 5 o'clock, and, in a few weeks it'll be light at 6 o'clock, and, and then a couple of weeks later, oh my God, it's light at 7 o'clock because we'll turn the clocks again. Spring solstice, and it'll be the meteorological first day of spring on Thursday, the 1st of March. Obviously, the spring solstice is a different day, but meteorologically, spring for us starts on the 1st of March. And spring is definitely on its way. You've got your snowdrops out, and the crocuses are out. We'll probably have the daffodils coming out very shortly, and the tulips and everything, and all the hyacinths are starting to bud. But saying that, we are in for some serious snow this week. I was watching the forecast on Countryfile, which being, coming from a farming family, I still like to watch Countryfile and keep abreast of what's happening in the countryside. And I mean, I kind of live in the countryside, really. I don't live in the city. I live in a village in the country, but not really countrified. Although we are surrounded by farms, we're surrounded by arable farms, we've got dairy, we've got, there's some really big potato producers around, poultry farms and stuff. That's why we're under an embargo. So it is a farming area, and it said that we are in the east of England. We are in for some serious snow because it's coming in from Eastern Europe. It's sort of coming down from Sweden and Scandinavia and stuff like that, and it's apparently we are going to get a bit of snow, which we've been lucky mostly to miss so far this year. Mostly the south of England and Sheffield, and Sheffield's up north, yeah, okay, but it's further south than I am, and whole in the east coast here, we've been very lucky not to have any snow-ins, or some people down south of and more south of the country have really had some hard snow this year. That people have been stuck on the motorways for hours on end, and things like that. So I'm going to be bringing my laptop home on tomorrow night, just in case, because I drive a sports car and it's not the best in the snow, to be fair. Even though I've got my winter tyres on at the moment. I was actually thinking of getting them changed over. It's blooming well good I didn't. I think it'll be about the end of March when I get my summer tyres back on again, maybe April, depending how wet it is. A really great thing to do actually is put winter tyres on your car, especially if you have a car like mine, which is it's front wheel drive. Fortunately, it's not rear wheel drive, so it isn't ridiculously bad in the snow like rear wheel drive cars are, like Mercs and BMWs and stuff. Where I used to live, we had a horrendous amount of snow one week, and it was just so funny watching the rear wheel drive cars trying to and it was so bad, even a 4x4 went, instead of going round a corner, it went straight on into somebody's garden, which was really hilarious. Didn't cause any damage, it just sort of went up the drive a little bit. It was really funny. But yeah, so if you can, and your car's not got particular great handling in the ice and the snow, consider putting winter tyres on. You might be surprised. Um, anyway, so did a couple more jobs today. Got some stuff taken to the tip, some cardboard boxes put in the recycle. Couple of electrical equipment that doesn't work anymore. Get that to the tip to put. And we're pretty good for recycling in these riding. We there's a national target of is it 45% of all rubbish should be recycled, and I think we're at 67% for the area, which is good. I mean, I try and recycle as much as I possibly can, and I hate the fact that food and things comes in so much plastic packaging. You just can't, you can get away with it if you really absolutely hardcore. But everything, comes, like if you go to supermarkets, eggs come in plastic cartons. Cooked meats come in plastic. It's just a bit, and anything that can be recycled goes in the recycle box. And since I came home, I have a food hopper, so any food goes in the food hopper, and that gets recycled in the brown bin for composting. And glass, and then we now can recycle glass, because we used to be able to not recycle glass. I had to go to the glass bank because the council were using the wrong type of recycle trucks, and it used to hurt the trucks if you put glass in. Got stuck in mechanisms and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, so got some stuff taken to the recycle shop. A couple of things that I put to go to the reuse shop, which is really handy. The reuse shop, Heselwood reuse shop, which is on the roundabout. If you know the area at all, it's where Home Farm is. As you come off the A63, I think it's the 63, from Hull to get onto the Humber Bridge, and it's just there. It's where the Hesel tip is, and great stuff you can get. People have upgraded their TVs. The TVs still work. All sorts of things. I've got my Lizard Bavarian from there for like 25 quid. It's got like 200 quid's worth of stuff in it. Just needed cleaning. Yeah, whatever. The TV that I'm going to watch this film, that I got from the charity shop for 50p. This is a classic film. Eat, Pray, Love. It's based on a true story by Liz Gilbert. Read the book as well. It's brilliant. Brilliant book. I've had it on my phone for ages, and I thought, I'll get the DVD. It's a great film. Mirrors me in quite a few ways, and after watching this film, I really would love to go to an ashram somewhere in India and just spend like weeks there and try and find myself in some kind of peace. It's just, I did go to a Buddhist retreat for a week or so, which is really nice. But I'd love to go to like India and just stay there, and it'd be amazing. So yeah, really good film, recommended. Eat, Pray, Love, brilliant. I also got classic DVD, Blood the Last Vampire, not the manga version, which is also a classic movie, but the live action version, really, really good. From 50p from a charity shop. And I also picked up an amazing tiered skirt, gypsy skirt, brilliant, 2 quid, brilliant. I love charity shops, I love them. The jeans that I'm wearing right now are from a charity shop. The top that I'm wearing, this one, it's a Wallace top. Got it from Pocklington when I was at Big Buddha House, the Buddhist retreat that I went to. Call it the Big Buddha House. I think it was like 2 or 3 quid. Brilliant. So yeah, that's all I'm going to rant about today, because I'm up to 9.5 minutes. So yeah, good day today. Got some more jobs done. I also made myself a fringe. This isn't it, but I always wanted a Betty fringe, and my hair is just not thick enough. I just can't pull it off. So I've made myself a fake fringe. You can buy them off the internet, but I can make wigs and stuff. So I decided to make one out of a load of hair that I've got lying around. So we'll see how that, it's just setting, because I glued it. It's setting, and I need to put some clips on, and we'll see how we go. So yeah, I hope everybody's okay out there. I hope everybody's doing well and set for the week ahead. So if you do get snowed in or you experience them, so please do drive carefully. Don't travel unless you have to absolutely do so. Take things steady. Don't drive like a flaming nutcase at like 2 miles an hour in the snow, because it just causes an immense amount of anger. Drive appropriately, not like a hearse. You know, snow, driving in it, there's naught to it. Just change gear gently, leave a hell of a lot more braking distance, and yet turn down your speed. But there's no reason when there's like 3 or 4 flakes on the ground to drive at 20 miles an hour. Stupid. Just annoys everybody. Just to drive appropriately. And yeah, please do take care of yourselves if you do get snowed in this week. I will update you on maybe tomorrow or Tuesday. We'll see how we go. So take care, everybody. I'll see you again. Bye.